All right, we're ready to begin applying design to our broken apart wireframe layout here inside Photoshop. And I think what I'm going to do here for us is I'm going to take a top-down approach. I'm going to start at the top of our layout and work down towards the bottom of the layout. I hope that works for you. So the first thing that I want to do, of course, is I want to go after the first element, the topmost element inside my layout, which is going to be my header. So what I'm going to have to do is go and grab my header layer over inside the layers panel. Make sure that you still have that guy open. Now, all I want to do with this guy is I simply want to apply a color to this guy. I've already figured out my color palette ahead of time. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to begin applying that color palette, starting off, of course, here with the header. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if you've heard about these effects before or not, but inside Photoshop, we have something called layer effects. Sometimes they're also called layer styles. They're pretty cool. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to apply a color via a layer effect. Here's how we're going to do it. I've got my header layer selected. I'm going to bring my cursor over towards the right-hand side of the header layer. And then what I'll do is I'll double click with my mouse, and that'll bring me into the layer style dialog box. Now, if you've never seen this before, there's tons and tons of things that we can do with layer styles or layer effects. For instance, we could apply bevels or embosses, textures, strokes, inner glows, all kinds of great stuff. Drop shadows, right? The one that we're after here, though, is actually one of the simpler ones. Color overlay. Go ahead and click on the text there, color overlay. And what will happen here is that will simultaneously apply the color overlay to our layout, as you can see there down in the background. And it also changes the main area of the layer style dialog box to the color overlay settings. So how this works with the layer style dialog box, again, just in case you've never done this before, is we're applying a solid color to all of the pixels that reside on the header layer. Okay, that's exactly what we're seeing here. And the default color, as you can see, is red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and change that color by clicking on this color swatch. Now, if you don't see these settings here, make sure that you actually click on the text there on the left, color overlay, and then you can click on this red color swatch, which will bring you into Photoshop's color picker window. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I've already figured out all of my colors. I'm going to be using RGB color values for this. So I'm going to head down to my R field. So we have RG and B, and I'm going to type in the following. I'm going to type in 0, and then tab to move forward to the green field, the G field, and I'll type in 80, and then tab forward one more time to get into the blue field, and I'll type in 125. Okay, so that's the color that I'm after, kind of this nice blue color. Go ahead and click on OK, and then click on OK one more time inside the layer style dialog box, and there we go. There's our color overlay effect applied to our header inside our layout. Over inside the layers panel, you can see we have an effect applied to this layer called color overlay. Okay, as a minor point of interest, we can turn on and turn off this color overlay. This is the cool thing about layer effects, layer styles, is they're non-destructive. So at any point in time, I can go and adjust or fiddle with my layer style. Now, to finish things off here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this upward pointing arrow here way over on the right-hand side of my layer just to collapse that down. I can expand or collapse that extra little area there underneath my layer. That's all I'm after. Perfect. That's great. All right. Now, in the next exercise, what we'll do is we'll get our logo set up and inserted into our wireframe layout.